guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katri and today we are doing a very small book haul. Alright guys, so I have accumulated a couple of books. I believe there's 5 or 6 here over the past like month-ish time period. I've been trying really hard not to buy books. Holidays are coming up and I'm also really trying to whittle down my TBR. So I've been trying harder not to buy some books. These are probably the last ones I'm going to be getting before Christmas presents basically. So I figured I'd just do a small little one. I mean, not all hauls have to be 20 plus books. So we're just going to get into it and I'm going to go over what I got. First book is The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. I've been hearing a lot about this one. I have tried Kristin Hannah before. I was okay with the book. There were some things I didn't like. It wasn't like a favorite. I think it was a 3.5 star for me. And this one specifically, it takes place in World War II and I believe we're following 2 sisters. That's pretty much all I know about it because I don't like to know a ton about a book before going in, but it's a very pretty cover and I hope that I will like it. I got this while me and my husband were on our anniversary trip and I actually found it at a little bookstore for, I think it was only $10, which is the cheapest I'd ever seen this. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. All right, and then the second book that I got was The Atonement Child by Francine Rivers. I've heard a lot of controversial stuff with Francine Rivers about her being a little bit too much with sexual content for a Christian. Others love and adore her. Honestly, I'm not interested about a retelling, but this one, a friend of mine told me about it and it follows a female protagonist who is about to get married. Everything's going well and perfect in her life, and then she becomes a victim of a violent attack and gets raped, and she falls pregnant because of this rape. And so this is kind of her struggle, what to do. I heard a lot about Francine Rivers doing a lot of research into pregnancy centers and stuff for this. So this is one that is actually like the entire plot line, the underlining like reason being like the whole like abortion industry and pregnancy centers and stuff is something that is very interesting to me. So I figured if I was gonna pick one up, I'd probably pick this one up to kind of like test the waters and see how she is. Now I do know that she falls pregnant through rape, so I guess, you know, I'm well aware. I'm going into this knowing that there might be something. I'm more so wanting to see, you know, kind of what her content level is with these type of scenes so that I can better tell for myself and let you guys know. But yeah, we will see. I'm semi-excited, semi-not excited about this. It's something I'm really passionate about, so we'll see. All right, and the next book I got was A Wolf Called Wander. This is by Rosanna Perry. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about this story besides that it's based on an extraordinary true story of a wolf named OR7, often called Journey, who traveled a remarkable 1,000 miles across the Pacific Northwest. And I thought that was kind of cool. Like, it's kids middle grade of like taking a real story from like a, you know, a wolf and kind of making it into its little thing. It also has really beautiful illustrations, so we will see whether this is any good. Fingers crossed, you know. And then next I found The Last of the Mohegans by James Fenimore Cooper. This is a classic novel. It is about a Mohegan tribe, and a lot of people know the movie. I'm not sure how to explain it, but this was my father's favorite movie and my father's favorite book. And I saw it, and this was a beautiful, beautiful copy and edition, and I cried right there on the store, and then I got it. So I'm excited to read this. It probably won't get to it this year, but it's definitely on my list to get to next year. And then last but not least is My Refuge, Follow in the Dark Book 1 by Ashley Al Salaby. This is interesting. This is one that I just kind of like found through Bookstagram and kind of like researching and stuff for cleaner and more biblical books. I believe this is YA. I think it's meant for like teenage geared. But you know, I've got 2 little girls who will be teenagers one day, so I'm always on the lookout for checking out some younger stuff. Anyway, it says 4 girls face the hardships of isolation in remote corners of the planet. Their journeys will be messy, of course. One of them will struggle with growing anger, another with crippling anxiety. One will drift towards despair, another will battle surprising temptation. While facing challenges they wouldn't have chosen, what refuge can they seek? What hope can they cling to? Not always at their best, but always never abandoned. Read along as Eden, Zahara, Mia, and Katya, discover that they are pursued and deeply loved by God. Their raw and relatable stories might point your heart to fresh hope too. So, I thought it sounded interesting. This is also an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful cover. So, it's a cute little book. It's not too long. It is 239 pages. That's what it looks like. So pretty small. I was wondering if it had YA. It specifically says that the author, though, writes to serve teenage girls who are learning to follow Jesus in a broken world. So I'm pretty sure it's kind of like YA. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. Again, I don't know if I will get to any of these this year. They are all almost blue. Like, they all have like smidgens of blue in them, I feel like, which is quite funny. I don't know, the Wolf Called Wander kind of has some like blue watercolor, but not so much on the spine. And then this just has it on the top, but I don't know. It's a pretty stack. Those are the 5 books. I probably won't have another book haul until after Christmas. We will see if I do get to any this year. Honestly, it's probably most likely to be the middle grade or the YA, just because I'll be able to read through those quicker. These other 3 will probably take me a little bit longer to read, so we will see. But thank you guys for joining me, and let me know if you've read any of these books in the comments below, or if any have been on your radar. I would love to know and talk about it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!